So one thing that helps me is actually looking at the camera. You might notice that I'm looking off to the side. That's because I have a little TV set up where I'm able to have the HDMI come in and I can watch myself, and that helps me to stay confident. So today I wanted to share how to become a more confident person. This is a highly requested video. It's one that I've been wanting to do for the longest time because I feel like I intentionally became a confident person. And I remember the exact date. I was around 15 years old. I used to be really self-conscious. And I remember at the age of 15, I was like laying in the bed, looking at my legs, which I had gotten made fun of for all the time. People used to call me stick legs. I had always had like really skinny legs. And I remember looking at my legs and thinking, I have beautiful legs. And I can remember that moment so clearly. And it was the moment that I decided that I wasn't going to allow anybody else to define who I was. And I was going to define it for myself. Now, it took me several more years to really become the fully confident person that I am now. And I even still struggle with some things these days because you're always on the journey. You're never perfect. And so I feel like I've come up with several ways in order for me to maintain my confidence. One of the things that has helped me become a more confident person is just being in front of a camera and understanding that it's never going to be perfect. You're going to stumble over your words sometimes. And you're going to continue to adjust your clothing, but you've got to be okay with the fact that you're not perfect. Another story that I want to share with you, I remember I used to always be self-conscious around guys. And I remember I was so shy. And in college, it was the first time that I got contacts versus glasses. And I remember after I got contacts, I started feeling a lot more confident. The glasses kind of made me feel not as confident, but I never wanted to get contacts in high school because I didn't want to be like, I'm getting contacts so I can look better. So I wanted to just wait until I went to college. So I went to college, and I remember there was one day I was sitting outside of Walmart waiting for my cab to take me back to campus. And I remember this guy walked by, and I remember thinking, I'm just going to smile at him. I'm just going to smile at him. And I looked up and I smiled, not like a weird smile, but I just like smiled. And I remember I caught his eye, and he looked at me and he smiled back. And I remember like after that moment, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was so super confident. I was like, I look good. I used to affirm myself, and I still do, telling myself, you look great. You look beautiful, like you're smart, you're confident, you're intelligent, and speaking life over myself. That really helped me to build my confidence. So if I could give you 3 short tips to help you build your confidence, the first thing would be to love on yourself. Look at yourself. Love on your facial features, your body, your everything. Like look at yourself and tell yourself that you are beautiful because you are. You are a perfect creation. And so keep telling yourself that I am beautiful, I am strong, I am confident. Like speak life over yourself. That's the first thing that I would do. Second thing is I would say try to get out of your comfort zone just a little bit, because when you get out of your comfort zone and you do something that feels a little uncomfortable, but then you're able to achieve, that's when you build your confidence, because you can look back and you can say, I did that thing. I didn't think I was going to smile at that person, and I did. I went up and walked up to that person and I talked to them. So do something that kind of takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit, and that's going to help you to become more confident. And the final thing I would suggest for you in order to become more confident is to surround yourself with people who uplift you. The same people that I, thought I was friends with in school that didn't treat me right, that, didn't speak life over me, that just kept making fun of me. After I got out of school, I think I realized that they actually weren't good friends, and I stopped associating with them because they didn't say things that made me feel good about myself. So associate yourself with those people who are going to say things that make you feel good about yourself, and at least they're not going to say things that make you feel bad about yourself. Now, remembering that you 100% have control over your emotions and what you choose to believe about what people say, but it's that much easier as you're starting to build your confidence when you surround yourself with people who make you feel good, who you enjoy hanging out with, who you have a positive time with. So that is what I would suggest. in order to help you build your confidence. I'm sure you have additional tips. Leave them in the comments below, and definitely watch my video if you feel like you're an introverted person. I am introverted, and you feel like you want more tips on how to like network as an introvert, how to talk to people, how to approach people, how to grow your business, then definitely check out my video. I'm going to leave the link. It's all about how to network as an introvert. I have a couple of other videos on how to make sales as an introvert and all of that. So definitely check those out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below with your tips, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.